Welcome to this video on the Zhiyun Smooth 4. It is a completely redesigned smartphone gimbal that comes in white or black, and it retails for $140 at the time of this video. While the white will run you an additional $20, be aware that using the white, it will have a tendency to show dirt and grime that you may have on your hands, so don't eat any Cheetos before you go out and shoot. With the Smooth 4, Zhiyun took a whole new approach to its design by moving all of the buttons to the thumbstick area. You no longer have to touch the phone to make any adjustments. The only caveat to this is that to take full advantage of the hardware buttons, you're going to need to use Zhiyun's ZY Play camera app on Android and iOS. So, getting into the thumbstick area, the menu button, it does all types of things, also allows you to go back. It has the camera, the type of video you want to shoot, the resolution, shutter speed, white balance, and ISO, just to name a few. And if you're into like filters and stuff like that, they're there too. Opposite to the menu button is the display button, allowing you to toggle certain display options when you are using the gimbal. And smack dab in the middle is a scroll wheel that'll allow you to shuffle through options in the menu or use it as a directional pad to navigate the menus. With the directional options, you also have additional features and use cases. Holding left will allow you to flip into selfie mode by swapping the cameras on your phone. Holding down, you can hop into your library and play back your photos and videos. Holding right allows you to change the exposure values. Holding the top button will allow you to quickly change your video resolution and frame rate. The center button acts as a flash button, so you can quickly enable it on the phone by holding it down. Bottom left button that has crosshairs on it serves two functions. When pressing it, you can either use it to digitally zoom or use it for focusing, which is an awesome implementation. The red button, well, you know what that does. It allows you to start and stop video recordings. Rounding out the main panel of buttons is the photo button for snapping quick pictures. The toggle switch below the main panel of buttons serves as a quick selection between pan follow mode, where the camera follows your hand movements, and lock mode, where the camera stays stationary. And depending on which mode you've selected on the toggle switch, the back of the gimbal has two buttons. The bottom button will override the lock mode selection and turn the gimbal into pan follow mode. Then by releasing it, it will hold that camera in that position. Additionally, you can take manual action on your phone by just moving it to the direction you want, and the gimbal will remember that position. Double tapping the bottom button will recenter the camera. The top button allows you to enable a sped up pan follow mode, allowing you to take control of those quickly moving subjects and make rapid movements with the camera. On one of the sides of the gimbal, there is a USB-C port used to charge the internally housed rechargeable battery and make any necessary firmware updates. The bottom of the gimbal has a 1/4 thread mount, which allows you to attach the included mini tripod legs. Moving to the top of the gimbal, the Smooth 4 comes in landscape mode by default, but you can move it into portrait mode, which is perfect for Instagram stories. All you need to do is loosen the lock on the back, rotate the clasp, and tighten it up. It's super quick, and you really don't need to make too many adjustments to the phone. There's a micro USB port on the clamp of the arm that allows you to power your smartphone if you need some extra juice. The one thing that I dislike about this gimbal is the spring-loaded phone clamp. I'd much rather have seen a ratcheting style mount instead of this, as I've had many close calls with this type of smartphone mount. The Smooth 4 includes a unique feature in which it will let you place it in a travel mode, physically locking the head in a vertical orientation without powering it off. It puts the gimbal in a power saving state, and it allows you to start shooting very quickly, so you don't have to power it on and power it off. This is the first time I've seen this feature on a gimbal like this. It's super awesome and very practical. With all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some sample footage. There's all kinds of things that the Smooth 4 can do. Before I close, I must disclose Zhiyun was kind enough to send this Smooth 4 out to me for testing and review. If you're interested in pricing and availability, my affiliate links will be in the description of the video. Feel free to shop through those or check any kind of pricing at this time. With all that said, that about does it for me in this one. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one.